Hi guys, welcome to the first day of spring. I'm getting some things done. I'm actually off work today, off this weekend. Had work next weekend. I've actually had the last three off because last weekend was Chris and my first year anniversary, wedding anniversary, and yeah, picture of us right here. Um, but today, whew, I've got a lot done. I also fell, and I'm feeling old. I fell and hit my hand and boom. Anyway, yeah, what I was doing was using the Swifter. We had just got a wet Swifter, and I had bought some new Adidas shoes, and they're obviously not anti-slip shoes. So anyway, today I'm going to talk a little bit about, yeah, I'll show you a little bit of my room later too, what I'm doing. The lights are not in place, although I got LED strip lights, and they're beautiful. Right now they're just kind of sitting on the floor, but they fade different colors. I love these lights. They're beautiful. Those are only like 25 bucks on Amazon. And then we went to Gamestop. I need to stop going there because I actually found another second-hand store that sells video games here in town. One that was also mentioned where I work in Battle Creek that I should go to. So I need to stop doing. I don't dumpster dive, but my cheap finds at GameStop, and I did find some. I'm going to share those with you today. Then I have a rant about Microsoft. Oof. One of my favorite companies in the world, Microsoft. I have supported them since I figured this out. Windows 3.1, which Windows 10 will be out this summer. Even kind of before that with DOS, MS-DOS, I've supported Microsoft for going on 30 years. And it's a company that's never let me down until just recently, and I'll let you know why. First, I'm going to share with you my pickups that I got today. And Chris got another PS3 controller. He wanted the digital. But yeah, we spent less than $100. It was, I don't know, $70, $80 at GameStop. But plus I also had a $25 gift card to use. So there's something else online that I use called e-surveys, and they email you these surveys, and after you can do like a 10-minute survey, and they'll give you like $2.50 towards your credit, or longer surveys you get more money, and sometimes you qualify for the survey, sometimes not. But anyway, esurveys.com. I do this, and once you get up to $75, you've accumulated $75, you can cash it in for a $25 GameStop card, which I did. So, yeah, and I don't know if you can hear music in the background. I have, is it there? Yeah. It's just Ori playing. It's Ori. I'm about ready to, I haven't been able to play Ori actually in about a week, so I'm going to, after I do this and upload it, I'm going to play some Ori. Yeah, I've not beat the game. I've also not been watching Let's Plays because I don't want to know what's going to happen in the story. I kind of have a feeling, and I'm not going to give anything away. I'm not even going to share my feelings. But I did download the soundtrack a couple days ago. It's just amazing. The music in this game is amazing. And if you're into soundtracks and game soundtracks, I highly recommend getting Ori and the Blind Forest soundtrack. It's like, I think it was like $10 on Amazon. I don't do anything. Going back to Microsoft, because yes, I am a Microsoft fanboy. I don't do Apple, period, nothing, no Apple. So I don't even do iTunes. Okay, well, let's get to my pickups. Now, I'm going back to the 360. Why not? I have been concentrating, playing a lot of my Xbox One. Yes, I use this controller, and it's even got some teeth marks from the dog on it. Of course, I'm going to use my Xbox One, which I just moved back into this room today. but I'm also trying to find some older games from the 360 that I've not had a chance to play, never thought of picking up, or I've heard are good, and I'm finding them really cheap, and I want to get them. And also, I am in the market for an original Xbox right now. I'm trying to find one. I'm sure I can just go to eBay and do it. So that tells you I've not been trying my hardest to find one. But I do want to find one because I saw the where Conquer is coming back. I saw that yesterday, I think, on an IGN YouTube, and Conquer's coming back with something to do with Project Spark. I'm not sure exactly what, but I love Conquer on the original Xbox, and that's one reason I'd get one. Okay, so these games that I picked up today are, there were ones that I've not even really heard of, and some of them I have, some of them I used to own, and I want it again. And then this one I'm going to show first, I've not even really heard of, and maybe because it didn't get good reviews, I don't know. It's a Capcom game. Chris even told me, no, don't get this, it's a bad game. I've already played a little bit of it. It's not too bad. It's pretty good. And this is the game, Dark Void. I got this, I think it was like $5. Capcom, it's a Rise Up. It's a game where you have a little backpack, what I've played so far, and a lot of it's vertical. Yeah, horizontal too, but vertical, and you're fighting these robots that have taken over this. They figure they're in South America, and I don't know yet. I've not played enough of the game, but this game actually also did come with a book. So, yeah, I picked this up. I've heard it's good. I've heard positive and negative. I'm gonna move on. I don't want to rush, but I want to move on because I also don't want this video to be like an hour long either. Because something I do want to do is kind of show those who know I'm doing this room what I've done, and a couple things I've done today are beautiful. Anyway, moving on. One game, Batman Arkham City. I think this was like maybe a little bit more. This was like a little over $10, but I have played some of this. A really good gameplay. I've heard all good things about it, and so yeah, I wanted it again. I've got it. I think when I had it before, I probably traded it into Gamestop, and that's something I need to stop doing, is trading in games back to Gamestop. But I think at the time I had bought it new, and something else must have come out right after, and it's like, ooh, they're giving me a big offer for this game. I'm going to trade it and get this other. This one I actually didn't get today. I think I got last weekend, and that's the Burnout Revenge. I love the Burnout series, and this is another game I wanted back, and I'm starting to play through again. It's a very, very good game. I just love Criterion's Burnout series. Another one that I think this one was, I can't remember. I think this was $5 or $6. Darkness 2. Darkness 1 I played, and it was a very nice game. I never did get Darkness 2 when it came out. So I figured, oh, you know what? Now it's time to get it. Yeah, this comes with a little book, too. And a book, which is something we don't see anymore in games that we get nowadays. But I have heard that just the Darkness 2 is as good as Darkness 1. And I just love the gameplay of Darkness 1, so I got it. One game, actually, it's down here. I almost picked up, yeah, here it is. One of my other favorite franchises, Wolfenstein. But I almost picked this up today because they had a copy for like, I think it was $3 or $4. And I'm like, do I already have this? And I'm sure I did, and I'm glad I didn't get it because I've got it right here. And okay, the last one I did get today, and then I have another thing to share too because I completely forgot I bought this. It was like a second-hand store. But anyway, this one I got today because I've never played it. I've heard it's good. I've heard good and bad to it, but Dean, Escape to Gaming YouTuber that I watch, he said this is a really good game, and that is Rage. I think this one was like $3, something like that. I can't remember what we spent, but it was under $10. And I've heard this is a really good game from the creators of Doom and Quake. So I am Bethesda and ID. Yeah, I'm hoping it is good. And it's got disc 1, disc 2, disc 3. I did not realize it's got like 3 discs in it. So yeah, this must be a pretty big game, and maybe one I might want to install. Okay, so yeah, my primary love is Gears of War. I'm sure I may have mentioned that before, and this is a find. We got this last summer actually, and that is this Gears of War 1 collection. I don't even remember this collection when it came out, but it's a metal case. It's got the book, the 360 book, and what else is in here? But yeah, the case itself is metal. It's beautiful, embossed Gears of War on the front, and it comes with. This is the actual game. Yeah, I'm turning it the wrong way. Sorry, guys. And inside it's got the Gears of War limited edition bonus disc, and then the game itself. And the bonus disc might be DLC. Then it also came out with, I believe it's an art book. Inside, look at Gears of War. It's called Destroyed Beauty, and I think, it's an art book with the art of Gears of War, which is just very, very nice. Talks about Jack, it's got characters. Cliff Belinsky even wrote in this, but yeah. This which I don't know how much these are worth, if anything. I really don't care. I own one now. I think we got this for like $5. I believe it was like $5. And this wasn't at a game store. They do have a lot of games there. It's in Battle Creek. It's a secondhand shop. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a secondhand shop. So anyway, those are my pickups for the day. And yeah, I'm gonna go back and play some more. I have been, as I said, I've been playing outside when we're not working on the room, but I've been playing some of the Dark Void today, and that's pretty decent. I want to get through it and then move on with some others. So these are the pickups of the day, and let me put these down here. Okay, yeah, I'm still with you guys. Okay, okay, so let me move on to the Microsoft thing. I drink coffee all day, by the way. If I didn't say before, I read coffee is good for you. They said 5 or 6 cups of coffee help your heart per day. And I drink a lot more than that. We have a 10-cupper that I go through, like before I go to work. Then I'm drinking mugs like this big, probably 3 or 4 while I'm at work. So yeah, I drink a lot of coffee. If anybody ever wants to send me a gift, coffee. Okay, on to Microsoft. Okay, so I have an unboxing of this, which I still love. The Lenovo Yoga 2. I love this thing. And another reason I absolutely love this thing, something I just found, is Sling TV. Sling TV, I had never heard of it really until I think it was Major Nelson posted something about Sling TVs now for the Xbox One. I'm thinking, what is this? And then I saw it has the channels I actually watch. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I watch a lot of cooking shows. So of course I'm watching Food Network, which I'm watching less of lately just because I think it's going the way of what TLC MTV did. The MTV is a joke. Music TV. I remember when MTV first started. I remember the day it started. And then But yeah, all it's the Learning Channel, really. And then I was watching Animal Planet some the other day because I haven't really seen it a lot, and they're talking about some bounty hunter. I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with animals? Animal Planet. Anyway, this is why I don't watch TV. However, I do watch some reality. I love Amazing Race, CBS. Anything with Gordon Ramsay. Hell's Kitchen, the Master Chef series, Kitchen Nightmares. I love those shows, and that's on Fox. However, the Sling TV does have everything I watch, like HGTV. It's got ESPN. It's got all the channels that I want. And I thought, oh, $20 a month, that's good. Plus, with the app on Xbox and the Xbox One, you get a 30-day trial. So I downloaded it, got it, put it on a Lenovo. One reason I wanted something is because I always, when I go to sleep, I always put something on in the background. And this TV, in fact, the one with Oriana, yeah, this one right here, which I just moved my Xbox One to, is that, yeah, this TV used to be in the bedroom. And I figured, you know what, no, we're redoing our rooms. Chris has his TV. Then we have a 55-inch Samsung, in the main living room. That's what I used to play my Xbox One on. And then I thought, you know what, no, I don't need this in the bedroom. But I find missing my shows. Like when I go to bed, usually around 12:30, 1 o'clock, House Hunters on HGTV, which I watch. And so now with Sling TV and the Lenovo, because I also have I installed it on the tablet, I can actually watch it now in the bedroom. It's very nice. This is not why, though, for Microsoft, my rant on Microsoft. With the Lenovo, something that appealed to me was the 1 year of Office 365 come with it. So I put in the key, and I figure, oh, good, I got it. It said something about calling customer service as it could not use my email address. Okay, so I called customer service, and they were pleasant with me. The first one I talked to was somebody in, actually, office support, and they told me that because I had used a 30-day trial of Office 365, that key is now associated with my account. And if I want to use this 1 year, I'm going to have to create a new account. I told her no. That's totally unacceptable. I'll tell you here in a minute why. So anyway, she transfers me to accounts and billing. So I talked to accounts and billing. And mind you, this is like, I think this was past 11 o'clock at night. And I got somebody, and I talked to somebody. So their support line must be open 24/7. And that must be, I don't know if I was talking to India or not, but we always say India could be a different country. But I know it's follow the sun support. Being in IT, I understand that. That's a different rant, though, for a different day. And that's outsourcing. And my thoughts on outsourcing. Okay, let me move on because I'm at about 18 minutes. So I talked to accounts and billing. They tell me the same thing. I said, absolutely not. I am not going to change it. And then they sent me to, I think, a higher-up technical person. I don't remember what department, but I talked to a third person. They said, sorry, there's nothing we can do. This is how it is. You have to change your account. Create an account. And I'm like, bullshit. Okay. My account, and I'm not afraid to give out my email, is guyinkalamazoo@hotmail.com. Hotmail came out in 1996. So next year it's going to be... 20 years old? So I have used Hotmail, used the same account for over 20 years. I have many, many, many things associated with this Microsoft Live ID. My gamer tag is Guy in Kalamazoo. All my OneDrive that I use now, all of my documents, my telephone, my emails, my frickin' license plate on my car is Guy the letter N-A-Z-O, which is the airport code for Kalamazoo. There is no way in hell, I am going to, create a new account just for 1 year of Office 365. This is bullshit, Microsoft. As I said, I have been, everything is Microsoft for me. I use SQL Server, I use Visual Studio.net when I do programming. I have never strayed away. I've done some Oracle's bullshit, but I've never really strayed away. The only time I really did is I've got a 1520, a Lumia 1520, which I love. A Windows phone, I 100% support the Windows phones. The only time I didn't, though, was before this phone, is I had a Galaxy S3. And I do have to say Android. I would give credit where credit's due. Android is a beautiful, wonderful operating system phone. Although I don't use Google at all. I use Bing all the time. And another reason I do use Bing is the Bing Rewards program also gives me, once you accumulate a certain amount of points, I get $5 put into my Microsoft account. So I use Microsoft all the freaking time, and they want me to change my damn ID. I don't think so. No, no, no. Shame on you, Microsoft. I'm a tech person. And to me, somewhere in a database is my information, and I'm sure they looked it up, and that key can be changed. They could have said, okay, Brad, we're going to accommodate you, and what is the key to your Lenovo? And we'll just type in this database, this new key. We're going to overwrite the old one. So, very easy. I'm an IT person. I know SQL Server. I know programming. I know that all. Not unless it's got a whole bunch of different things associated with that key, which I doubt. What they want is the money. They want me to spend, I don't know what it is, and I'll spend it someday because I use Office. Maybe $70 a year, I think. And it's unfortunate because last year, I know when they did the 10 Days of Christmas, Microsoft was doing, one of the days, and I missed it, but I found out was like Office was half off. 365 was half off. So, okay, that's my Microsoft rant. And yes, this video is now past 22 minutes, and I don't want it to be too long. So, what I'm going to do is just stop here, and I am going to get my phone, because this camera that I have is it's a Logitech camera on a tripod, but it's hard to move around and show. So I'm going to actually stop here and take a short video on my phone, upload it, tag it to this, do some, I use Movie Maker. Microsoft, again, Movie Maker. It's very easy to do these videos. So anyway, guys, I'll be back. I will be back.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Now I'm using the Nokia Lumia, which I think has an amazing camera, but I do want to show you what I'm working on this space of mine. I call it my conservatory, just because I'm a huge Dynasty fan. I grew up a Dynasty. That's another story for another day. But I always wanted a conservatory. In fact, speaking of Dynasty, I had a friend, I was on Facebook painting. We were painting this room about a month ago, and it's kind of an off-white, it's kind of a bluish gray. It's called Twilight Blue or Twilight Gray, I think. But somebody said, oh, you're painting it Carrington White, and I'm like, yeah, exactly, this is Carrington White. So anyway, I always wanted a conservatory, and yeah, I just call this my conservatory. What I need to do is move my organ in here, and then it probably truly could be a conservatory. So anyway, okay, so here I'm going to get up. I'm going to give you a little glimpse of my room and how I'm doing it. Now, keep in mind, it is not finished. It's a work in progress for sure. You are going to see some of the paint on the floor, which I need to clean up. Linoleum floor, I got shit in the closets, but you're gonna see it needs to be tidied up, but you'll get the main concept. So I'm gonna start here. Okay, guys, so here's the room. This is the setup. This is I don't know how big this is, this TV, 40 something, 30 something, I don't know. It's good enough for me. I have a 55 inch in the front room. Yeah, Ori I've got on pause. But this is now my gaming setup here. Xbox One, Xbox 360. I've got a space for an original Xbox, which I hope to get sometime this year. My Western Digital, it's external hard drive. I think it's 2 terabyte, works just fine. With the Kinect, I do use the Kinect because I really enjoy the technology of the voice, able to talk to the Xbox, and also the Cortana on the phone I love. Over here, and again, this is a work in progress. This is actually the gaming chair that I use right here. See, it's got some paint on it, but the speakers are in it, and yeah, I've got to clean up these cords, as I said, a work in progress. But yeah, this is my gaming chair. I've got my headphones, which are Turtle Beach headphones. My Xbox One games are here. This is my Xbox One current collection. Focusing's not too good. Uruguay flag, of course, from Uruguay, and yeah, that's I've got in the closet that I need to clean up. Oh, one of these wax scent things here. Beautiful nightlight though. Shelf where I keep books, all my stuff. Yes, I'm a big Terry Brooks fan. I love Terry Brooks. This calendar is it's got its own story to it. It's when Chris and I were together, when we first got together. There was still the Defense of Marriage Act here in the United States. That was banned it's been almost 2 years now. But it kept him from coming here. So we would Skype each night, and each night as we said goodnight, I would mark my calendar, he'd mark his. This was one of his. And yeah, so we always keep it. I told him, don't throw it away, keep it. Because whenever we have issues, it's like we can refer back to this calendar and think of the issues that we had back then. Yeah. And then, yeah, I used to show dogs, so this, and a dog got to this, but this was the one time I did win Best in Show. Here is from David Prowse. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Yeah, I didn't meet him, but it is from his website. So yeah, here's the door and my organ out there. Another big pedigree for Kaya's pedigree. Over here is my Yoda. Here are my 360 games here. And here's a desk, and oh, and now you see the lights too. I'm going to pan this way a little bit, but you see the lights. I'm going to work on these tomorrow, but I love these lights. So you see they change color slowly. Just very nice. This desk, which I'm going to flip this way now. This desk was another YouTuber I watched, Zaxper, for tech stuff. He uses this desk. Chris just bought one. I just bought one. They're a little over $100 on Amazon. Just a wonderful, easy desk. I like the smoky black, black glass. I do have my Ryu. I got my Destiny, Arno. Yeah, my Mass Effect. My other figures are in the front. I've got a big collection, which I'll show someday, of my Gears of War collection. And then, speaking of Gears of War, today I created this, and next to Yoda. So, kind of put it in perspective. It's 2x3. I was going to do a 3x5, but it's 2x3, which is big enough. And yeah, it's my beautiful Queen Mira. So, anyway, this is the conservatory, the actual room that I'm working on. Yeah, my Lenovo. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it, maybe get some inspiration. And again, it is a work in progress. When it's done, I will show more of it, reveal more of it. So anyway, guys, have a good time. And yeah, I'm going to leave you with a little Ori here. But yeah, have a good day. And remember, 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason. So have a good time. And if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. Take care, guys.